Little impromptu video. This is a special one dedicated to all the moms out there. So I was sitting on my ottoman with my son thinking, what a job. Seriously, to be a mom, what a job. I recently had my second kid, and it's hard some days, and then it's just like super easy some days. I can't say that it's the toughest job in the world. There's some really crappy jobs out there that I would take being a mom any day over. But I was sitting here trying to put my son to sleep. He's 4 months old. And it got me thinking, it's just mom life is unpredictable. I don't even know what to say. Something prompted me to, I want to give a shout out to all the moms out there. I don't care what kind of mom you are. If you're doing it alone, if you're a single mom, if you're doing it with your spouse, doing it with your spouse, if you're parenting with your spouse, it's funny. Being a parent I laugh so many times during the day, but I grit my teeth. Not necessarily at my child either. I find my jaw clenched so many times because I'm a parent, but it's not at my kid. Like, for example, I have an 8-year-old daughter. She comes home from school with a flyer. 50th day of school. We're having a 50s sock hop from 6:30 to 8:30 this night of the week, blah, blah, blah. So they've hyped it up all week. This was not this week, but like last week or something. I don't know. They hyped this sock hop up all week. I'm sure. I wasn't there, but I can only imagine, what the staff was saying to the kids. Oh, hold on. My son's crying. I'm sitting here again. He won't let me walk away. Hold on. Here's your passy. See, say hi, Bo. Again, he won't, he starts crying the second I walk away. So I've pulled my ottoman up to his bouncer. The things we do. So my daughter gets this flyer for the 50s sock hop, and I can only imagine what she had been fed all week. Come to the 50s sock hop. It's gonna be the most amazing thing in the world. And it's probably like Capri Suns and oldies music in a gym. Reality versus what they were telling these kids, I'm sure, was a little far-fetched. However, the last thing I want to do is go sit in a smelly gym with a bunch of freaking 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old kids until 8:30 at night on a Tuesday. So of course I'm like, no, we'll rent a movie, we'll do something. I really don't want to go. Devastation. Oh my gosh. I can't tell you. What? We can't go to the 50. Everyone's going, all my friends. I'm like, so I'm bad mom now because I don't want to go to an elementary 50 sock hop. And I'll be damned if I'm going to drop my kid off. I don't let her go. I'm not going to let her go by herself. There's just too many weirdos out there. So now I have to bribe her. I'm in the bribing stage, like negotiation. Like, okay, well, you can have one friend over on this day, and maybe I'll take you to get a new baby doll this weekend. And like, what do you want for dinner? I can go get you some good dinner, you know? So she calms down a bit. Like, I just, the school, stop. Parents don't want to do this. Some do. Some might. I don't know. Like red ribbon week, like different themes on different days, and wear a sports jersey on this day. That's great, and it's not mandatory, but my kid doesn't have a sports jersey. So now I have to run around town trying to find a dang sports jersey for my daughter because she doesn't want to be the only one not wearing one. And they give you the flyer like 2 hours before. Not really. It's like a couple days, but it might as well be 2 hours. Seriously. Wear tie-dye or wear your neon crazy socks. Like I'm in Walmart in the hat and sock aisle buying socks that come up to her thighs in rainbow pattern with a emoji hat and a poof on the top. Stop, school, stop. You're driving parents mad. I can't be the only one. So I love being a mom, but sometimes I want to grit my teeth. I do have an appreciation for, you know, trying to, the spirit of things. I like getting into the spirit of things. You know, if it's a class Christmas party, that's great. Let's do a class Christmas party. But, you know, I don't mind buying supplies for the class Christmas party. I'll go buy plates and icing to decorate cookies, but I don't, you know, if you're plan it out. Last year, I swear there was like, at the class Christmas party, someone brought like 100 plain sugar cookies for these kids to frost and decorate. And then they bring like whoever volunteered to bring the icing brought 1 tub of icing. Do you know how many disgusting germy fingers were in that tub of icing? Just like, no. I told my kid, don't put, you're going, no icing. You're going no icing. Commando on the icing for your cookie. That ain't happening. I'm sure like 12 kids called in with mono the next week. Don't quote me on that because I'm not sure, but it would not have surprised me. It was gross. Organize. Get in the spirit. Let's do the class Christmas party, but let's plan your things out a little better. If you're going to volunteer to bring something, bring it and do a good job. Don't be bringing 1 tub for 28 kids to dip their finger to share. Bring enough for each table. Oh, fussy. So being a parent is hard. You know, when you've got a baby, this little man right here, it's just me and him during the day. He is my world. I love this kid. Oh my gosh, this little baby. This little prince. I'd do backflips for him 24/7 if that's what he wanted. But you know what's hard? When a baby cries. And let me preference this. This kid right here, this little twerp, he's a good baby. He hardly ever cries. He is the best baby ever. He is so not fussy. He sleeps all night. He puts himself to sleep in his own bed. I mean, I can't ask for a better baby. But there are days when I think he's just tired. Like now, he just doesn't want me to walk away. He wants me to stand here and just hold my hand. Which is fine, I don't mind. But it sucks when your baby's crying and they can't talk. I forget because it's been 8 years since I've had a baby. You have no idea what they want. I'm used to my older kid being like, boo-hoo, this is what's wrong, this is what will fix it. And like a magic genie, bump, bump, shh, I fix it. And I make her happy. Permitting the circumstances. I mean, I don't go out and buy her a pony, but, you know, if she's got a boo-boo, I fix it. If she's hungry, I fix it. With a baby, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what is wrong with you. I just changed you and fed you, and you just woke up from a nap. But like I said, I can't really complain because he's a damn good baby. It doesn't happen much where he cries, one, at all, and two, cries, and I don't know why. That, like, never happens. But it's like, you're expected to be like this magic genie, like wizard, like, people look at you if your child cries, like, what are you gonna do about it? Like, I don't know. I've used up all my tricks in my bag and he's still crying. If you're out in public and people start staring and you're like, you know what? You come deal with him. Like, don't touch my baby though, if we're being real. But that's what I want to say. So, anyway, my sitting here, I think, is coming to an end. I wanted to do a little impromptu video since I'm stuck here on the ottoman waiting for him to go to sleep. But looks like my job is done. He's passed out. Easy peasy, Japanesey. Anyway, if you're a mom out there, and dad too, but moms I can relate to, shout out to all the moms. With all the negativity out there recently, I just want to lift you up. If you're a mom, just know, I think you're awesome. I may not agree with everything that every parent does, because Lord knows I roll my eyes at a lot of things, but I'm sure people roll their eyes at me too, and that's okay, because we're all different. But nonetheless, you're still a mom, and in your kids' eyes, you're a superhero. So kudos. Keep up the good work, moms. You rock. And make sure someone tells you thank you sometimes, because you deserve it. Have a great day. Love you, moms. Love you. Later.